And we are live.
Red bag.
How to tell everybody because it got a little crazy here. We were all running a little late. Well,
Hi.
I was. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Guilted Into It. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Very
Feeling
good.
It's Galentine's.
Feeling some love.
Yes, look at all the love that we have here, right?
Otto brought us some
Little Otto
beautiful
elf.
flowers.
Otto, he's such
He
a
brought
sweetheart.
everybody flowers.
Now,
Otto.
why didn't he stay? I didn't get to see him.
He wasn't here? He dropped him.
Dropped them.
Look at that guy.
Bridget.
Oh.
Bridget bought us M&M with the little hearts on top. That's
And
the
no
delight.
surprise to anyone, I brought donuts.
Amy brought donuts. Most of them are shaped like hearts, which is
I
very
brought
cute.
myself.
I brought the wine,
I brought the glasses. Yes. That's what I
Everybody brought something.
and I got flowers from one of our loyal viewers, Paul Lepeltier. Thank you very much. That
I'm
was
just going to say, Paul, there's 4 of us. Just
that
so you
was delightful.
I'm just saying.
That was very nice.
I noticed that you have a bit of eyeshadow on
I do.
today.
What do you think?
It looks great.
Looks really.
I can see your whole eyelid.
I
I can
really.
see your whole eyeball.
I know it's fantastic, and my eyelashes are really like going up.
He did an amazing job. He really
You
did.
did.
This is
I was skeptical. I'm not going to lie. I was afraid. I was afraid that I was
Oh.
going to have to go out with you in public and you were going to be like this. And I was going to
Yeah,
have to
me
explain
too.
to everyone that you were not crazy. I'm glad that that didn't
Me too.
happen.
But we're
This-
going to all see the whites of your eyes a lot.
and this is literally 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks. Like I know people who've had this done, and they're like,
What
all
came
swollen.
First, this or the colonoscopy?
the colonoscopy was first.
Mm.
Okay.
Figured I'd save the best for last.
Judy's getting her procedure screwed up.
Yeah. So, but we are.
My
I'm
hair's
trying to
sticking
find our
out.
show.
Do I have something
Well, you-
sticking
The
up?
front looks a bit.
You look
yeah.
like.
Well,
I
I
don't know
was
what-
out in the
You
wind.
look windblown.
I was.
Was there wind? I didn't
Yeah.
notice. I had a
Yes.
hat on, so I don't know.
Well, yes.
Of course you did.
I did. I
You know
love
what
a
I'd
hat.
look like if I pulled a hat off? I didn't change
That's
this
what I'm saying.
sweatshirt today.
I'm
you
seeing
wanna
that
know
'cause
why?
there's a notable amount of Oliver's hair on it.
I was loving him up. But you know why I didn't change this sweatshirt today?
Why?
Well, now I do.
No, that's not why.
Because you didn't want to take it
Because
off.
I didn't want to take it off over my
Right.
my hair bun
Oh.
and have to fix it. So I said, screw it.
It is perfectly nestled.
Coiffed. This
atop.
is 2-hour delay day hair.
Right. How long does it take you to coiff?
Not long.
No, she's a pro coiffer.
Because as what happens during every 2-hour delay, I was up at 4:30 this morning. Don't know why. But didn't get in the shower until 5 minutes to 8,
Well, of course.
which is late considering. So, therefore, I went for this.
You know, I'm
for all
getting
my
kinda-
grays.
Kind of sick of the 2-hour delays for minimal snow.
Mm,
I'll never get sick of it.
Well, are you ever going to
I
get a
didn't get a
snow
snow
day?
Probably not.
no, they try to avoid those.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Because they want to give us remote.
Didn't
That's
they?
just
Didn't
dumb.
they add so many other holidays? So they had to
Yes.
take
Yeah.
away your
Yes.
snow days.
Well,
Listen,
it'll come
I-
off of the break.
That's right.
why.
I think that the snow days should be remote, so that you don't lose that over Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's
I've
a good
always
idea.
felt that way.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a 5-day Memorial Day weekend than one stupid snow day
I had
because
the whole summer
I
off. I
think
don't give a
the-
shit about Memorial
I think
Day
the joy
weekend.
of a snow day is the spontaneity of it, that you don't expect it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cozy. I want to be on camera with these kids. I want to be no bra, in my pajamas, sipping my coffee,
well,
watching the snow.
let me tell you something. I will be really, really happy when there is no more snow, and let me tell you why.
What do you mean no more snow?
Ever, like when it stops snowing, I don't want any more
Stop
snow.
Is that going to happen?
I don't, probably not with my luck, because here's what happened to me this morning. Lola, not a real big fan of walking in the snow.
She's
And-
small.
And as it was starting to melt away, there were patches of grass. So I'd lead her over to the grass and she'd do her business and then we could be on our way. Well, this morning, new snow fell, right? And we're walking and she's like hustling. She's going fast. And I look down and all of a sudden that tail is up and the poop is just falling out of her butt because she
God.
couldn't find a place to stop and go in the snow.
Good.
Pro
But
tip.
my coffee's spilling. I'm trying to pick it up. It was like a whole thing.
Pro tip. The next time it's going to snow, right outside your door in that little area, put down a mat or a towel and then you can walk out there,
and lift it up.
lift it up, and she will have an open spot to do her business.
Yeah, well, with my luck, someone will go, "Who left this towel here?" And I'll be out of towel.
You got to go out there right when it snows, so everyone
I
minds
don't
their own
think you
damn
should
business.
put one of your best towels.
Well, no,
Just right.
I wouldn't.
must
I
not.
wouldn't.
Please don't remove towel.
My dog needs to shit here.
My dog needs a green spot to go.
But think of it this way: instead of her walking around and sniffing and walking,
Who's
she went
efficient?
1, 2, 3, and it was over.
I think you should
Yeah.
get her booties.
I'm telling you. And then it's going to rain tomorrow. Do you know what that's going to be? No, I put the coat on her. She runs to the other side of the room. She wants just to harness. She wants to freeze. She does. I try to put the coat
Because she
on.
wants to be in touch with the nature. She's an animal.
My
Yes,
dog
that's
used to-
exactly what it
Chihuahuas
is.
were not.
I
Well,
would
first
put
of all,
a
Chihuahuas
sweater
aren't
on
meant for a cold
Daisy,
weather.
and I would look
Well-
out, and her sweater would be hanging on the fence.
Yes.
She rubbed up
I
against
know.
the
Your other
fence.
daughter did a thing to me today.
What did she do to you?
She sent me Merle.
No.
And now I must have Merle because he looks just like Oliver.
No more
Oliver might be
dogs.
jealous.
His name is Merle. I
That's
wouldn't
pretty
even
funny.
change it. I'd call him Merle Eugene. I wouldn't even change it.
I think you should get him.
I
Where
want
is
him. North Shore Animal League.
Come on, you gotta get him.
I want him. My husband said he doesn't think Oliver's going to go for it.
I don't think Oliver.
is very. He barely has a
Changeable.
pulse the way he
I
acts.
think that he would be very loving, my dog. I think
He
that
does
he would
really
take
have a
that
pulse.
puppy under his wing,
Maybe,
and
or
show
he'd
him-
bite him and kill him.
the business.
Well, I mean, he doesn't show Lola the business. She gets to your house and it's like,
Yeah, he
okay,
takes her
I'm in
from
charge.
her.
Because Lola is the
Dominant.
dominant.
She is.
She is. She's the alpha dog.
Well,
Friends.
maybe Merle.
I can't get him because mommy keeps calling him Merle, and it makes me crazy. So it's out. Forget it.
Oh, he's gonna be all confused.
I'm trying.
Merle.
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 Okay.
Why are you saying it like
You know what?
Merle?
That sounds very country, you know?
Goodbye,
I
Merle.
think he might have been born down south.
I don't know.
Just like
Oliver
his
was.
brother. Just like
The way you just sang that, I heard the song
Goodbye,
"Goodbye, Earl" for the first time
Oh yeah,
by the Dixie Chicks.
great song.
Have you heard it?
no.
It's
No.
insane.
Oh yeah, it's a great song.
I have never heard
'Cause
this
Earl
song.
Goodbye,
had a
Earl.
die.
Goodbye, Earl.
Na-na-na.
They basically, it's about plotting this guy Earl's
'Cause he was an
death
abuser.
because he was an abuser.
What's that?
But
So
the
they killed him.
Oh.
lyrics to the song are insane.
It's a good song.
Okay.
But that is like that song that
What happens- should happen to every abuser.
what's her name does? Carrie Underwood.
Here's the
Two
thing.
black
No, yes, but here's what
Two
really
Black
got
Cadillacs.
me about Goodbye Earl is they don't like in Two Black Cadillacs they allude to the fact that she's being abused, right? They
Uh-huh.
talk about like the bruises and whatever. So it's like okay, like you get the picture. In this song Goodbye Earl, it literally this is one of the lyrics. Wanda started getting abused.
They cut right to the chase.
Oh my
with
god,
Dixie
they
Chicks.
do not
No
mince
mincing
words.
words.
That's
no
it.
metaphors. No
Wanda?
nothing.
Wanda was
Or
getting
Wanda?
abused, and
Oh
then
my
that was
God,
it.
that's
Because
Wow.
Earl
Like
had
it
a
says,
die.
and it says that Earl put her in intensive care.
Yeah.
That's what.
Well, they
these
had to
lyrics are.
establish that Earl was a bastard.
Why?
Well,
Well,
they
That's why
really
he
got
was
to
killed.
it.
They did it. They did it.
It was. I
You
was
should watch the video, the music video. It's good.
really.
Yeah.
I was listening to it, my jaw on the ground because I was like, wow, this is so blunt. I did appreciate it, but
To
it,
the point.
it really is.
Goodbye Earl, that's what it's called. I'm
Goodbye,
sure it's
Earl.
downloaded on the Apple Music that I pay an extravagant amount of money for each month.
I'm about to download it so that you could listen to it.
Well,
And if you have an attitude about how much you pay for Apple Music, you're gonna end up like Earl.
listen, we need to talk about that. You need to somehow, some way. I don't know how it happened. My son ended up with the Cadillac of plans through Verizon. We get Netflix through him. We get Disney Plus through him. We get Hulu through him. Everything all discounted, right? We get Apple Music for the entire family discounted through him, $20. And he's got the global travel plan. It's not costing me a dime extra for him over in England.
How'd you get that?
How do you get these things?
I have no idea.
Well, she's got a big family plan going.
I have a
But
family
he's got
plan.
the
and
Cadillac of plans.
these
He's got
moochers
the
don't
best
even
plan.
live with me anymore. And I'm still paying their cell phone bill.
I am not
I'm
a
still
moocher.
paying for their
I am
Apple
not a moocher.
Music.
And when that was an option, I paid for Netflix. But then Netflix screwed you, and you had to get your own. So that's not on me.
You're still paying for their cell phone?
Yes.
Fool.
No,
Stupid.
I will. You were taking money. Why
I
didn't
was.
you take the money for it?
And I felt bad.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Take it. I'm an adult woman.
All right, I'll take it.
And if she won't, I will.
Right.
I'll take
Maybe
it.
Don't take it now.
Yeah.
Right? Like we'll wait.
I'm
a couple-
curious as to why your sister's calling
now,
you right
Sarah's
now.
calling me
because
knowing
she
we
knows.
have a show.
I think you
I
should
just
answer
said to
I'm
her.
gonna answer it. Hello. I want you to just say that one more time. Go ahead. I need you to say that
I
again.
pay for my cell phone.
Sarah pays for her cell phone.
Sarah's watching the
She's
show.
Sarah,
Yay!
Sarah, when is the last time I took money out of your account for your cell phone?
Mom,
You hear the show?
I said go in my account and take it, and if you don't, I don't pay attention.
I know, but then I
Trump
have to
was
hear.
just saying, no, Musk was just saying that about, you know.
So
if
Sarah's
you
thinking,
owe money.
and as was I, this was kind of more of a recurring payment that would just be taken.
All right, then I'm going to start taking it again. As a matter of fact, they just hit my account, so I'll be taking
And I
it today.
think we should get some notice, much how I get an email like, "Hey, we're going to take this money from you." Then I think,
Tell her,
yep.
I don't get paid till Friday.
That's why you guys should be paying me when you have it. And give it to
I
me.
don't get paid till Friday. Take it on Friday.
All right, I'm hanging up on you. Bye.
Did you hear about Merle?
Wow, so she really watches the show. I think
Yay. We shamed her into it.
she actually knew that you were talking shit about us.
Yeah, she
and-
just sensed it.
Well, no,
yeah,
I
she
did
turned
tell.
it on. She's like, I better.
We did tell her to watch it, and she was like, "It's so hard to find the link." So, if you're watching it on Facebook right now,
Send Sarah the link.
I can't even get on it. I'm still trying to find it on Facebook.
Well,
I
we're
still
here.
can't.
You don't need
No,
to
I know,
on.
but I like to see if anybody's making comments.
No one's commenting because no one can find the link.
Right. So you can always watch
Four
it on
people did.
YouTube.
Four people found the link.
Hello, 4 people who found the link.
But I really don't like that. I really would like Facebook to fix that because that's
Yeah,
not
we
good.
should. Facebook
You
should
know?
fix that.
I mean, come on. So anyway, all right. So hey, listen. I mean, I can split up all the things. I can split up the Apple Music three ways.
Let's go. Let's take it easy.
It's a
here.
family plan,
Let's
you
take
know.
it easy here, lids.
I feel like a can has been opened.
Right. I never said anything about it. I'm happy to exist. And you know what? Here's what you
Wish
get out
someone
of
would
the
pay
deal.
my cell phone bill.
Here's what you get out of the deal of paying for Apple Music is we download all of the new good music, so you know what to listen to. If
Oh.
you had your own account, you would be listening to, outdated show tunes.
That she still doesn't know the words to.
Right. Still can't. She's almost got Tomorrow down.
I know the words to that, and I know the words to a lot of the show tunes. A
Right.
lot of them.
I used to.
Many.
But so
Most.
on so we have the playlist on Apple Music, and then like there are all these other playlists that people make. So I made
People meaning me.
I
and
made
Sarah.
a mom playlist. So the other day Barnum came on. Remember Barnum?
Right, and that's why you have to separate playlists because I'm listening
Barnum.
to
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and all of this
Ugh.
current stuff, and then songs from Barnum would pop up.
I do have.
Starring.
I have One Brick at a Time, and I have Thank God I'm Old in my Apple Music.
Yeah. I have Colors of My Life.
I don't
have,
remember One Brick at a time.
Yeah, one brick at a time, one single solitary brick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
and the other Barnum song. I love that one.
What's that one?
It's the
Oh,
yeah. You know.
The museum song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
That one.
that's a
I
good
like.
song.
Got it.
Which
You
I
got
would.
that?
Yeah.
You know what I
totally
was
got it.
jamming to the other day? Patsy Cline. I got to get ready for our karaoke.
When are you doing karaoke?
Roseanne and I are taking a trip next
We
week.
are. We're taking a trip.
Oh, you guys going to karaoke there?
We are going down to
Wearsdale.
Florida,
Mm.
to visit with our
Father.
yes, the one and only,
Wow.
the one that I've talked so much shit about on this show.
Which is tough.
Yeah,
really
good thing he doesn't watch.
Oh, he could never find the link.
No.
But we are
And then, yeah, you're going to come back like, Daddy!
we are going down.
I love him!
You're talking about your grandfather now.
I know.
Respect.
I am having respect. I was talking about her.
And, well, honestly, Roseanne and I have to have a very stiff conversation because she's been warned not to drink too much wine. So I'm left playing dominoes with Dad by myself. You better keep it together.
I love drunk dominoes. That'll be fun.
You better keep it together.
When you are drunk,
I
dominoes.
need your support.
Stop hitting the table.
Sorry, Bobby.
Oh my God.
You better brush up on your dominoes.
Where is Weirsdale?
It
Middle
is
of
in
nowhere.
the middle of the state.
What? Oh,
It
nothing
is-
like Central
It's
Florida.
like up
Wow.
north middle.
Yeah.
Is there water anywhere?
No.
Whoa.
No
And there's
water.
none
There's
in
a
the
lake.
pool.
Now, why would you move there? One might ask.
I don't know why he moved there. There's no pool.
Because you
So
love
he's
to
never getting a
be-
visit in the summer.
Nothing like a vacation
There's
to the
a lake.
Sahara.
Yeah. To the center of the sun.
Wow.
There's probably it's a lake that's probably full of crocs.
Those
Well,
sound like the
you know,
perfect
but
conditions
now
for
I
rekindling with
was-
your father, your estranged father.
I was under the impression that at one time he lived in Lady Lake, Florida.
He did.
My, he did move around a lot,
I
huh?
guess. I don't
Like
know.
a moving target.
Well, you know, you can't never hit a moving target. All right, so let's get to the crux
The crop.
of this show today.
There is one.
Well,
Yeah.
I called it "My Kids Are So Embarrassing" or something like, right?
Oh, is that what
Right?
you called it? I forgot
That's
to share
really-
the link.
Yeah, I looked that's enough. People can't find it anyway. So my kid is so embarrassing, and what gave me the idea for this was last night. Elon Musk was in the Oval Office with President Trump and his son. So this is not
What's his name? Do we
his
know?
son is name is X. I think it's Xavier, but they call him X.
Oh.
Oh, they
So
named Twitter after him?
just so you know, this is no political comment or anything. This is strictly about
An
the
observation.
child.
Okay.
So let's just show this. I found this on TikTok.
This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's a high IQ individual.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel.
Is this is like dead people, known fraudster.
That's tough.
So that is just, I mean, listen, credit to Elon bringing him to the Oval Office. What was that man thinking, right? But he was pretty well behaved.
Press conference.
Like some
no
kids
less.
might be throwing themselves on the ground, screaming and crying.
He
He's
had on
just,
his little trench coat.
he did. He has a little coat on. Apparently, in another clip, he had a big chain he was wearing. Yeah,
If you visited the Oval Office as a child, you would have done a time step on the desk.
100%.
I
I would have done a scene right out of the play and stepped
Well,
on the desk and
In a
started singing.
large turtleneck. Large red turtleneck.
Huge turtleneck.
So, but you know, everybody's been talking about that, obviously.
But it
and
was cute.
It was cute. I think Dana Perino said on the 5 yesterday, or somebody said it's. I'm glad to see he finally got whatever was lodged up his nose out.
Oh,
you know,
Will Kane.
Will Kane said that.
Good, yeah.
What was it? Giuliani's son who was climbing on the podium, and then they did the spoof
Oh,
with
yeah,
Chris
that was-
Farley
Oh,
on
yeah.
Saturday Night Live.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
so this will probably
this
make
is-
it onto SNL.
This is like bring your son to work. You know, I mean, hey, Biden used to do it with Hunter every day. So
Yeah, so what's the big deal?
Did I ever do anything to embarrass you?
You know, and I was thinking about this today a lot, Bridget, and
oh, there was one.
you
thing.
you really didn't.
Really?
You really didn't.
Oh well, let me
Wait, let me
say
finish.
something that you
Okay,
embarrassed.
let me finish my part.
Oh, God. I'm scared.
You didn't. That I can really. Nothing stands out, but your sister.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Oh,
I'm waiting for my phone to ring again.
We were in church, and she hated church,
Oh, I have a good one.
and
did,
she
how old was she?
she was little.
at the
She was
time?
like 2.
Oh.
So I used to try to keep her busy, and she would be falling on the floor under the pews, you know, being loud. And finally, at some point, she would fall asleep, and she would fall asleep on my lap, facing me with her head here, and she'd be drooling on my shirt because she's still a
She did
drooler.
that to me once in church too.
And then it's the quietest moment in church, right after the gospel, right? It's all quiet, nobody's saying a word, and you just hear. And she's snoring.
Really?
Snoring. It was so funny. People just looked over, and I was like, Put her right out. The gospel
Yeah.
just put her
Yeah,
right
she
out.
was
Could be worse.
snoring.
She could be running all over the place right now.
Yeah, but I mean, that was one of the first things that came to mind. I mean, you guys embarrass me more when you're older now because you make fun of me and
Well,
you.
wait a minute.
I'm surprised that was the
wait
first
a
thing that
minute.
came to mind.
I was out to lunch with her and Amy, and you were about 3, I think, somewhere.
We're never
about that.
living this moment
And
down.
she's, we were in a booth, and she's climbing up and down, and she just wasn't happy sitting. And all of a sudden, she's like standing on the booth, and she picked up the napkin dispenser and put it over her head, aimed it right at me. And the woman next to us went, "Oh my, she's a strong little one."
Bridget,
I
in
must
your
have had
defense,
good
me.
upper body strength.
I don't
Never
think
mind.
that was
Your
embarrassing
defense-
so much as a murder
Well,
attempt.
Grandma was
Well-
yelling at you, and you
Oh.
decided you had enough.
Oh.
And you picked up that napkin,
Now-
and you were like, "I'm gonna
Right.
fucking kill you." And I had to talk her off the ledge. That's
Now,
what
what
happened.
were you yelling at me about?
She wasn't yelling at you. You just literally picked up, and you were like, "Hey, this
Oh.
is my
I
flight."
just thought it was funny.
And I was like, "No,
Try to
no,
kill
no,
my
no,
And,
no,
and
no."
it was a memorable moment
It
for
was. I've never forgotten.
Never.
it.
She's
Never.
she's
It
traumatized
was
over it
one of the
apparently.
most memorable and the only memorable moment because you hated me as
No.
a child.
And
Well-
we're back to this.
you. Well, what are you gonna do? You know, that's the past. Bygones.
Okay, I
It's
live with
better,
it.
I think, that I like you now,
Oh,
don't you
yeah.
think?
Yeah, I guess.
If you had to choose.
She's much stronger now.
Right. Now I could really
Yeah.
whack you if I
Yeah,
wanted.
she's got better
I
aim.
know,
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
So
surprised you didn't talk about Sarah's broken leg.
that's what I thought you were gonna
Oh
embarrassing.
God,
That
you're
wasn't
right.
emba-
Well,
Oh,
no,
say.
it was
she said
embarrassing.
it was
Yeah.
embarrassing. Go ahead.
So,
Jill.
all right, I'll make this
Yeah,
the
come
Reader's
on,
Digest
speed it up.
version. Relax yourself.
I know,
You
because
say
we're
the
just
word-
running
Yeah.
out of time.
I
Listen,
know.
You say the word, I'll launch this at her.
Okay, so Sarah got a broken leg because she loved
Of
to
neglect.
No, she loved to drive me crazy in the morning. I couldn't move fast enough, right? And so this one day she's literally around my legs and she's screaming and crying and everybody else is sleeping. I'm trying to keep her quiet. And I go to pick her up and she does all limp baby on me, where they go limp. And my robe got tangled up in her little pajamas and went, boom, we fall.
In the words of the Dixie Chicks, Sarah started getting abused.
So I heard a crack. And I was like, was that me? Was that a joint? Was it a hip? Like,
Should have been you because
and she's crying. So I go running. I think I broke the baby. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. All right, she's fine. She's fine. So I figure Sarah was also a little bit of a faker. Like I'd say to her, "Come on, let's go," and she'd be like, So it was really crazy.
probably had very tender bones.
Anyway,
Her brittle even one
her
might
leg
say.
was broken. Okay. Long story short,
12 hours later, they found out.
12 hours later, thigh
Because it was my birthday, which is more important.
to foot,
What's
thigh
the
to
foot?
foot cast, purple.
What bone was broken? Her femur?
No, her shin. She dragged.
shin?
She dragged that. The
No.
one in the front.
There's
the-
two
the-
bones down there.
The bone in the front.
Okay.
And she would drag that purple leg around like Igor in the freaking laboratory, and she.
Remember how skinny and hairy it was?
It
when
was
the
so skinny and
cast came off?
hairy, so skinny and hairy. But we're in the orthopedist office for a checkup, and I'm like, he's gonna look at your leg, and he's gonna make sure it's healing good and everything. And she's sitting there, and she had the cutest little speech impediment, and she's looking around the room at all the other kids, and she goes, at this decibel, "Hey, mommy, did their mommies break their legs too?" And everybody just looked at me, and I was like, "It was an accident. It was an accident." I
Right.
was mortified.
No, it's
Are you
amazing.
sorry you broke my leg? Yes, I'm so
Think
sorry.
about that, though. Serious, I'm being serious. That she became a cheerleader and really, put her legs through a lot
Yeah,
of,
see?
intense.
Well, she may have broken it, but she made sure it was fixed.
I guess so
That is
because
true.
So she
it's
could
amazing
be,
she didn't break it again.
so she could be with me in a dressing room at a very tender time for me. And I was trying on pants, and she said, again, quite loudly, "Aunt Amy, you have big legs."
Which is
And I said,
hurtful.
"Sarah, You're going to have a fat lip if you say that again.
She looked at me and she went, if she wasn't 3, I swear to God, I'd punt her right out of this
Punch her right
dressing
out of this
room.
room.
The Sarah Kavanaugh show.
Sarah's the
tonight.
embarrassment. There it
Yeah,
is.
this
Sarah the
Is
embarrassment.
this why you told her to watch?
No,
The embarrassment.
no.
She's probably like, this is the last time I'm going to watch that show.
Wow.
Really?
So I really was pretty good.
Yeah. I do have one about Robert.
Ooh.
He didn't embarrass me that much either, but there was one time because I don't like the public display of whininess. No tolerance for it. And we were at the doctor and he had to get his shot. And for some reason, he decided not today. He was just not having it. But he was laying on the floor and just over the top. And the doctor's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I looked at the doctor. I go, can you give us a minute? He goes, sure. He walked out. I picked him up by this, right here, off the floor.
little
And he
heads.
goes like this. I go, he's going to come back in here. He's going to give you that shot. And you're not going to say a word. Do you understand me? Yeah. I go, you're going to be fine.
That's trauma.
Look,
And
she's
I
crying.
sat him
over
on the
here.
table, and the doctor came back in, and I was smiling. I said, we're good now.
Earl.
And he kind of looked around like, okay. I go, I didn't hurt him. Don't
I
worry.
used to just hold her down.
That's better.
Well, I must
No,
have been an
no, it's
he
exceptional
terrible.
sat,
mother.
I'll tell you what, though. He
because-
sat still, and he got his shot, and then he looked at me. He goes, that wasn't bad. I go, I know. Bad.
But I must
2
have been an
seconds.
exceptional mother because I never had to hold anyone
We
down
were
for
afraid.
a shot.
Really?
I call bullshit. I remember you and Daddy holding this one's head over the end of the bed trying to stuff medicine down
Well,
her
that's
throat.
medicine. I'm talking about a shot.
She was screaming.
Because I couldn't swallow a pill at a young age. That was this big.
Take it!
And I'll say this. When I couldn't swallow pills, you crucified me for years.
I made fun of you. I didn't traumatize you by shoving it
Well,
down
that
your throat.
traumatized her, right?
You did sit on me once to put eye drops in my eyes.
I did.
Because I can't do that, and I still can't do that.
She still can't.
You
I-
pinned me down.
I go to open her eye, and it's like a spring loaded. It
Do
just
that.
shuts.
You can't do that to someone. You can't
She
hold
did.
their eye open.
Yeah, I had to. I think she
You
had
can
an eye
hold them down,
infection.
though, and throw cough medicine down their gullet while they can't breathe, though. That you could do. I remember.
See, now
it.
this is taking an ugly turn. Because
Yeah,
those
it
aren't
is.
such
I
embarrassing
need a
things
glass of wine.
That's
as much as they're like,
A
Earl.
child
This is
abuser.
Earl.
This is Earl.
Yeah.
This is Major Earl.
At least
Why
none
Earl
of us
had to
wound
die.
up in ICU.
This is true.
Oh my God, that
Or,
is
or CPS.
Seriously.
CPS. Oh yeah,
Child
Child Protective.
Right.
Or as Sarah once said, she was going to call the No, that was you.
Yeah.
You were going to call the ASPCA on me, and I said, "Why? The dog isn't bothering me." Oh yeah, you have embarrassed me, but not by doing things like the time. This is my favorite, and you'll never live this one down either. When you asked me if we were going to Kennedy Airport or JFK.
The little nuances of things are sometimes lost on me. Like the
really
little
embarrassing.
common sense
It's ridiculous.
things.
Yes.
Well, I know the difference now. And that mainly that there isn't one.
There isn't one.
A difference.
No.
That
Yes.
they're the same place.
They are
Oh,
the same
yes.
place.
That's right.
They are. They
You-
are.
How about when you're out with your mom and the time has come in the evening where her eyes are closed, but she's still doing things?
What are you talking about?
When we were in the bar, you were standing there, you got your hands
Oh.
on someone's chicken, and you were like this, eyes closed.
Who? This one, not me.
No.
You,
Me?
this past week.
There
and I
comes a
looked at Rob and
time-
I went, it's time to go.
Oh, I was eating Rob's chicken.
Her eyes were closed, like this.
It's actually impressive
And then,
because
but
you
she
are.
laughs though. She like giggles. She's like,
No, it's impressive
was eating
because
her chicken.
her eyes are closed, but she's fully operational.
She is. She was in my kitchen later on, and she's by the TV, and she's just doing this. And I walk over. I go, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm looking for my earring." I go, "Open your eyes. You can't see it."
Right, it really is unbelievable.
That was quite a night because I went to bed
What a night.
and I was sitting in my
Oh,
bed,
yeah,
and I
this
was
is
like,
good.
Oh,
This
"What's
is
going
really
on?"
good.
I smelled something burning. It was like
I
smoke
knew this
in
was
my
going to
throat.
come up.
And I said to my husband, "You should set
gonna-
your shed
you gonna
on
blow me
fire?
up?
Like, is your shed actively on fire right
Are you
now?"
blowing me up?
I am. And he's like, "It's the heat." I'm like, "It's not the heat." I said, "It's choking me. There's fire somewhere. So somebody likes to have a little smoky cigarette, and she uses my plant as her ashtray,
Did you light the plant?
only she missed the plant and went in between and set the pot on fire.
You set something on
So
fire?
it was on fire on my front porch.
Smoking
There was a
maybe.
fire. Mom,
No,
you lit
it
a
was
fire?
smoke. It was smoke.
And where there's smoke, there's
because there's fire. No,
fire.
so there's a big like spot in between the dirt and the side of the pot. So you must have put it more towards the plastic.
Probably because my
the
eyes
dirt
were
wouldn't go on
closed.
fire.
right.
They were.
Yes, she was
The
feeling
dirt
around
wouldn't
like
go
one
on
of the
fire.
blind
It was
mice.
the plastic that it was, you know.
Oh, you're gonna.
Drunk
You're-
See,
things.
you're not me.
So she-
Remember how good I could smoke in bed and all?
I remember.
Those days. You can't do
I
that.
know.
Because you nod off too
And I
much.
wasn't even going to say anything to you, neither Rob or I. But the next day you went out front with him and you're like, "Where's my plant?"
Where's my ashtray plant?
And he went, "You set it on fire. I had to move it."
Oh my
I
god.
said she should get you an ashtray, a real ashtray.
No, because there's not going to be any need. I'm getting hypnotized.
What?
Listen,
By
I hope
who?
it works because then I'm going to get hypnotized for food problems.
It
Hypnotist.
doesn't work.
What are they gonna
They
do?
guarantee it.
Oh, who
Here
cares?
we go.
No, it does
Who's
not.
who's hypnotizing?
I don't know.
you?
We're looking into it.
Don't bring your wallet, all right?
No, I won't.
Do
bring
they
my
play a
wallet.
little tune in Tokyo while you're under?
I don't know.
Just go get a patch.
Shut up. All right, done. We're talking. Let's move on.
No, when's the
Are
hypnosis?
we having a
You wanted
break?
to talk about embarrassing
Let's have a
things?
break.
Yes,
we have
we're
a
gonna have a.
sponsor?
We don't really technically have the sponsor anymore, but we're
play it.
still gonna give him some
Give us
business.
some credit.
We'll be right back after this word from Marconi's Pizza and Pasta.
Very good.
Marconi's of Bay Shore is a family-owned restaurant, and our passion for food shines through in every dish. Our dedicated and friendly staff is committed to providing exceptional service. Savor our scratch-made pizzas and a diverse range of pasta dishes, both crafted with care and the freshest ingredients. Planning a special event? Let us cater your next celebration with our delicious Italian cuisine. Visit us at 73 Howells Road, Bay Shore, New York, or place your order at 6-316-65-2524.
I'm gonna change the name of this show
Oh, I just got back
to.
from Marconi's.
Anything goes.
This show.
What a quick trip.
This was that didn't work out the way I had planned. Nobody really. I'm the only one who had children who embarrassed me, really. I guess.
I don't have children.
No.
You embarrassed me.
Yeah, that's right. How do I embarrass you?
Oh. I've told the bowling ball story here, haven't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a
But,
wonderful story.
You know,
That's
That was
obviously
funny.
number one.
obviously,
That was.
and that's the
yeah.
only thing. I'm low embarrassment.
We're racking up the points.
How about the time you sang at my Sweet 16?
Oh,
Serenaded me
yeah,
to Bruno Mars's Just the Way You Are.
yeah.
But you changed all the sexy lines to lines that would be appropriate for your 16-year-old daughter. And I had to sit there in front of all my friends and family while you sang to me.
All right,
It's cringy.
I'll never do that again.
That is the definition of cringy.
It was
to
off.
us.
Oh, she was planning on doing that at the wedding.
No, I wasn't. I know that I'm in my lane. Don't worry. I'm in my lane forever now.
I think you should sing at Sarah's wedding.
I'm not singing anywhere.
I
Mom,
think you should.
did we ever embarrass you?
Huh?
Me and Amy, did we ever embarrass you?
No, I wish you did so I could have something to hold over you because you have so much to hold over me.
We do.
I know.
We
There's a
do.
lot.
We've been embarrassed by you multiple
I
times.
know. I know. But it's always done unintentionally.
I know.
It is.
But when we call you on it, and then you get more embarrassing because then you get mad because we call you on
I'm
it.
defending myself. Why not? Right?
I don't think I should
do.
eat pizza on the show.
Well, she got here late. She hasn't eaten.
late.
She works very,
She's
very hard.
hungry.
And the poor girl is hungry.
How professional.
So what are we going to do, you know?
Look, you parlayed it. You said it was from Marconi's. It all worked.
It was good.
I think
But
that
now, like, the bit's over and I'm still eating the pizza, you know?
You're hungry.
now we're going to go to your segment now.
My segment.
Yeah.
Jenny.
So here we are. Here's your segment. I hope this is good. I hope All rise for the Honorable Judgy Judy. Okay. When they show the thing, nobody can hear you.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
So, well, here we go, Judgy Judy.
Okay. All right, let's see. What?
Oh, is she just picking a thing to judge?
Well, no, I'm not picking it.
She
up.
said
I
she had it.
have.
Oh.
I have a situation that it should be illegal. I ordered a jumpsuit off of one of the, things on Facebook, one of the
Right.
websites, and it did state something about not being able to return something without a good reason. So when I got the jumpsuit,
I don't know that they said that. They
No,
said
they
you
did.
can only return it if you have a good reason.
If it's
pretty
damaged,
much,
usually.
no, they
Oh
didn't
my
say
God.
damage. They didn't say damage, but anyway.
Okay.
So I said, I wrote him a very nice letter, and I said, I'm requesting my money back because the jumpsuit, the material is like paper, and it really is misrepresented in the ad. So, and they
Which is
said,
valid.
dear customer, we give you $8. And that was it,
How much was the jumpsuit originally?
$64.
What?
Yeah, I know. There
Well,
ought to
because
be a
now with
law.
the tariffs,
There-
it'll cost them $85 to have you
Wow.
ship it back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not ordering anymore, so, and I will spread your product name to people
So,
who
I
might
wish
want to
we
order.
had a picture of you in the
So,
jumpsuit.
my decision is guilty.
That's how that's working, huh? It shouldn't be, though. That's how we're doing that? All right.
What?
So,
You
I
said
like
it,
it.
I'm
the
a
problem.
judge.
Yeah, but the problem. No, you're judgy. You're
The
not a
problem is-
judge.
Well,
I think that's just something that pissed you off.
Yeah, that's more like a Judy's
no,
gem.
no,
Nothing is working
no,
out tonight.
Their business practice is
And yet-
illegal.
It all
Wow.
works.
So
Illegal.
there.
Illegal.
Yes.
Well,
You
how
can't do
many
that. You can't
times-
take people's money and just keep it and say, "Oh, we'll give you a couple of
That's
bucks."
elder abuse.
Whatever it is, I want
How
my
many-
money back.
How many times have we told you
How
to
many
stop
times have we
ordering
told you?
from those websites?
Well,
Yeah.
I figured this is the time. This is the one.
This is the one.
This is going to be the one.
All it takes is one.
You know, and it was not
No.
the one.
Oh, did you try it on?
No, I didn't try it on. I've been working
Well,
all
give
day.
it back to me then.
Wait,
I've been
you have the
working.
jumpsuit?
She's got it.
How's the material?
Like paper.
It's not as bad as that. It's like a thin, it's like a summer spring type of a jumpsuit. It's not like
On a scale of like paper to your old eyelids.
oh, it's
Old
thin.
leather lint.
Very thin.
tissue paper then.
Wow.
Yeah, really.
Old
You
leather
can see
lids.
right through the jumpsuit.
Oh my God.
I just ordered 2 dresses off of Shein.
Yeah, well, they'll be beautiful, I'm
We'll
sure.
see. We'll see.
I don't order
know.
off of Shein now because I ordered a bathing suit from there once. Thought I was gonna have a nip slip. Wasn't really that good.
Their bathing suits run small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was super small.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Grace got her dress for the wedding, by
Hmm.
the way.
all right.
We got some samples, not of the one that she wanted because they didn't have any in that one. So I picked another one that kind of had the same top that she loved, and it looks very nice on
Oh,
her. So I
that's
just bought
good.
that one.
That's
Wow.
well, it's very hard
But I
now.
did get her a 10. They run
It's-
small.
Yeah. They
It's
do.
very hard to find dresses in stores now.
Well, because they got all these websites now.
Yeah, but
I mean, the dress was not expensive.
no, but I mean, like if you're not careful, if you order off of some of these, they're coming usually from China. It's very hard to get in touch with somebody.
And that's the thing. They said we make our clothes in South Carolina, and it didn't come from South Carolina. It came from China. So
they lied.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, the company that does the dresses, though, they're not in China. I just ordered those.
Right.
samples
No,
the
no,
other
no. I'm
day.
saying though, but like things like what happened, to mommy. You
Right,
know,
right, yeah.
that's because it's happened to me. I ordered a dress that I wanted for the wedding, and it was cheap-ish, but I couldn't return it because I didn't read the return policy.
Gotta read that.
Did you show it to me? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe I could use.
You can't.
I like that dress.
I know.
It was pretty.
I couldn't fit it over my butt.
Put that in my butt.
It's not getting over your butt if it ain't getting over my butt.
No, that's no.
Yeah,
That ship is long gone.
I know. So that was your big Judgy Judy thing?
Well,
'Cause-
I was
She was much more judgmental about the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't stay. We ate and we left.
Really?
So I was not, yeah. And oh, your poor Taylor Swift. They were booing her. Too bad.
That's bad sportsmanship.
No, she poked her nose in politics. She's an entertainer. She's not a
This
politician.
was the segment.
And you do not tell the people who to vote
You
for.
don't tell people that.
Because it doesn't work out for her. She's not good at it.
Listen, I don't care. She's got hit after hit after hit, and I don't
And
care.
then she goes, "What's going on? What's going on? They hate you."
Oh, God. Well, this got continued.
Well, this is a Judgy Judy now.
Yeah.
This is
This
what I'm
got-
talking
really-
about.
I don't think this
Yeah,
segment was good for
Judy,
the
that
show.
was good.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Well, you know, the karma. What goes around comes around. So there.
Well, her whole thing is karma, so that was a little bit on the nose to say.
you know what? Stop defending her because she doesn't give a shit about you.
It's okay.
Well, good for you. I'm
Oh
glad.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. We
glad.
still got 13 minutes left.
That's
Oh,
fine. That's totally
wow.
fine.
Anybody want to come and sit
Well,
in?
I'm working every day this week
Hmm.
for a retired person. I'm working
Right.
every day. Today, I was in a factory. Not in the factory, I was in the office. And I had to do some data entry, if you will.
Did you fall asleep?
Almost.
At the factory,
That data will get you.
That is mind-numbing
you
work.
wouldn't have survived the factory days, I don't think.
No, first of all, I wasn't in the factory. I was in an office and I was doing data
Well,
entry.
an office is just as boring.
But
Right.
at least in a factory, I would be standing up and moving. This was just like writing the same words over and over again. I was like, but
Yeah.
I forged through.
Where was this?
I can't tell you all the.
Well,
I
you
think
had to
you
say the
should
name.
have-
No, just tell
Oh.
me what's town.
Oh, Hapog.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
That's all
close.
I wanted to know.
Okay.
Paul, our loyal viewer, Paul, who only gets one person out of 4 flowers, he messaged me and he said that he wanted me to talk more about England with Robert.
Oh,
So, what would you like to hear, Paul?
Oh.
Would you like to hear
No.
about the bar he got thrown out of
Oh,
because he
this
was
is
too
good.
drunk?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh,
and he had
what?
to walk home
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, tell that one. Tell that one.
that's a good one.
What?
on Friday.
Come on.
He called us at 1 o'clock his time, schnockered, and he got ejected from a
Ejected?
bar. Rejected.
They put him
from
in a
bar.
seat and they
No.
launched him out of the bar.
Rejected because he was too intoxicated.
Wow. And
Didn't
that's saying a
bother.
lot because the British really drink.
Yeah, well, did not bother. He did not bother to tell not one of his friends who walked in before him that he was rejected. He just left.
Mistake
get
number
home?
one.
Walked
Listen to
home.
the story.
A half an hour by himself
Mistake number two.
He found his way home.
while he was on the phone with his parents and saying, "If anybody comes near me, Mom, I'm going to kick their fucking ass." And I'm like, just get home. He made it. He goes, I'm going to do this. And I was like, you better, because
Yeah.
I can't help you from where I am.
I
Oh my
cannot.
God! Do you have to
So-
tell me that?
So that was one
Ah.
little tidbit
Oh.
there from London. And the other one was
are
that
you-
he is taking a data class
Oh,
Oh.
that he fell asleep in and then
gonna
got
start
woken up by the
drinking.
professor and thrown out.
Oh, they threw him out?
Yes, he told him to get out.
Well, because
So-
data is very
wait.
boring.
Did he say get out or did he say
Get out.
off with you now?
Off with your head. So he threw him
Off
out.
with you.
Kindly remove
And-
yourself.
My poor son,
What
who is
an
just
idiot.
honestly just the nicest person in the world, waited until after the class was over and went back in and apologized for doing that because he's a good boy. So
What did the
Did
professor
he
say?
I
He
got
said-
really drunk at the bar last
no,
night.
no, it
and
wasn't
I had
that
to walk
night.
home.
But
Yeah.
he said the professor said, "I appreciate that apology accepted. Don't do it again."
Well,
All right.
I would need to
But Amy-
probably do some sort of a stimulant before I went to that class because
Yeah, he
I
needs
would
like
be,
an energy
Yeah.
drink.
I would
Cannot
be in a REM
be-
cycle.
Well, I think that will be enough of his energy drink, to be honest with you.
What is the class about?
Data.
But ugh,
Boring.
Who teaches dad?
And I said to him,
Yeah.
I go, listen, I go, no doubt he's probably not stimulating the hell out of you with that class. I'm sure it's boring as hell.
yeah. I took a statistics class once and I got a C in the class because it was super boring, and
Sometimes
I
they
don't
are.
care about statistics.
But it's once a week. He only has to
Yeah.
suffer through it once a week.
That's pretty
so.
funny though.
But he did get thrown out.
He
So
walked home.
good times from England. Yes, he walked home by himself.
Good, he's
like a
being
big boy.
exposed to the elements.
Listen,
He's
it's already a change. When he was home, he wouldn't walk 3 blocks over at night by himself. So
Right.
Yeah, look at that. He's in another country.
Improvement.
Gonna
We have
worry
improvement.
every single night. I'm proud of him that he got drunk.
What?
oh,
Well,
But-
she's proud that he's a booze hound.
yeah,
Just like his aunt.
overdrank.
Yeah.
But he is this weekend going to France. Go to
Ooh.
Lyon.
And he'll get
Lyon,
drunk
Lyon.
there and walk
Parlez-vous
home
français?
from France.
So
He
he's
can't
going to
walk
France
home
this
from
week.
France.
No, the
Oh.
French I don't think like us as much.
No,
No,
they don't.
they did not
But-
care for us.
He's excited because his friend told him that there's a delicious Italian restaurant there.
In France?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
I said, all right, I go, but make sure you taste French food because French food is actually really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm into French food.
Yeah,
and
it
you know
is
why I
good.
say that? Because
Like
one time,
cream sauce.
no, remember, and you
You
know how
love
that
French
goes.
food.
Oh, guess what I had for lunch today?
Cream soup?
Oh,
Broccoli cheese.
oh, we're gonna have
And
to
it
end
wasn't
this.
Panera.
You
either.
might have to end the show
Really?
early.
No, I have a distinct memory. We went to some French restaurant in the city once, and we didn't like it. Or is
Well.
that just me that didn't?
No,
like
we
it?
all liked it. You
Oh,
didn't like
I remember
it.
that one.
It wasn't that
Yeah,
good.
no, that
Where
I
was
didn't
I?
like what I got. It was you were there. It was for your birthday. We went with Deborah Jean, and Lexi was there, and Aunt
To a
Joanne.
French
Oh,
restaurant.
I got. Oh, that wasn't a strictly French.
It
I had a
wasn't great.
steak.
It
Felt
wasn't
super
great.
French.
But
It was not. Oh, I've been there a lot of times.
when
It
I was in
always
Sandals,
good.
there was a French restaurant, and
Really?
it was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I had duck the
Oh,
first time.
I could get
That's
behind
like
a cordon
lamb.
bleu.
I like duck. Duck's good.
It's okay.
If it's,
Ooh, no.
it's gotta be crispy.
I like lamb better.
The lamb.
Don't like
I
lamb.
love lamb.
Bah.
I don't like lamb.
I
It's
do.
Very.
Why? It's good.
I remember
no,
when
it's
when
gamey.
when Sarah
What does
was
that mean? Everybody says, "Oh, it's gamey."
Well,
what
it's
does
like
that mean?
it hasn't been like processed or not processed, but aged too,
Doesn't have
where
enough
you get
fat in
that
it, so it's
that
like-
taste of just running through the forest. You know what I mean?
Kind of
It's
like dirt
No.
with a texture.
I don't think
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
think.
it
Well,
is.
you
It's-
like
it-
lamb.
I do like
It's got a
lamb.
really strong
Because you and
flavor.
Tom made
not
lamb for
good.
them. Who
That's
does
true.
that?
Well, when
Oops.
Sarah got her cooking game on her little handheld Nintendo thing,
Oh, yeah, had lamb.
and it
Cooking
was
Mama.
Cooking Mom,
What
and
a
it was
bitch.
it was one of those
lamb gyoza.
she made a lamb
A
dish.
lamb gyoza.
Sarah, she made. I have a picture of her
Oh.
holding lamb chops with her little transition
Yeah, and you know what?
sunglasses on.
Cooking Mama, my blood started boiling because I
gets so
would be
mad.
on the DS with my little stylus and he'd be like, crack the egg, crack the egg, crack the egg, and I'm trying to crack the egg. I'm doing the motions and it wasn't reading it, and she'd be like, "No, Cooking
And her
Mama!"
little eyes would go on
And
fire.
Yes, and she would get pissed off, and I was like, I was trying.
Who? What?
It was a game.
You and I need to start a
Oh.
petition on Facebook
For
to
baking
bring
life.
back Baking Life.
Yeah.
I'm creating a page.
Oh, that's. But I'm glad to see you're finding good causes
Fighting
to spend
it
your
for a
time on.
cause.
I can't get over the fact that he walked home. I'm not going to be happy.
Well, he made it.
Well,
I've walked home
He
from
did
a
it.
number of places.
Oh, and I'd show you photos, but he doesn't take any. He's a media student who doesn't take photos
He
or
hasn't taken
video.
any pictures
Or
while he's in London?
right.
No, the first 2 days. That's it. He said there are pictures. He just didn't take any
He's
of
got
them.
my genes.
His friends all have them. I'm like,
Well, they'll have to create
Well, tell
some
his
sort of an album.
friends to send them to you.
yes, I've done that. And guess what?
Do
They
it
don't.
again.
I don't get anything.
Do
Well.
it again.
Too bad.
Well, that's a shame. Because
All
how
right.
often is he going to be in?
It's true. You got to document this stuff.
That's true.
Document.
I mean, when you
True.
were Annie, I documented it all the time.
Actually, in my little interview today, that came up was who was the documentarian, and I was like, well, she could cut things out of a
Nobody.
newspaper.
Sarah did text me and said that she knew you would bring up Merle.
I know, he's so freaking
Yeah.
cute. I want him.
Should
If he has a heart on him like Oliver, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. If I get him, I'm going to tell them, don't fix him. Breed him.
You
All
better
right.
hurry up.
Listen.
You better put your order in.
It's
Should we do our plugs?
it is that time again. And now it's time
This
for
wasn't very Galentine.
Shameless plug.
That was insane.
I think it's clever.
They liked it. I really liked it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Ba-da-bum-ba-dum-ba-da-bum-ba-dum-ba.
Some kick-ass music.
So, I will start with the shameless plugs. I actually sent Bobby a poster for the Valentine's Day
Cool.
this Friday.
Cool poster. He didn't even upload it.
Yes, he did.
Look, he's doing it right now. It just said uploading.
That's not it.
Love and passion spark
That's
astrology.
not it.
What are you doing on Friday?
That's not
Wow,
No,
that's
that
so not
isn't.
it. They don't have it.
it. Okay.
How do you
Anyway,
feel now?
I did
However,
send it.
that seems like an event that maybe you should go to.
Well, I will. Unfortunately, I will be, or fortunately, I will be at the Sea Cove Italian American Bar and Grill, which is in
Santa Mariches.
Santa Mariches.
Santa Mariches.
Santa Mariches.
Santa Mariches.
So dinner's
Get him
at
orange. Get him
Right.
doos. Get him orange.
Hand me that. I can't Santa Mariche it.
I don't do this during your plugs. I don't have as many
She
as
said
you.
Santa Mariche.
I know
I'm
what she
supposed to
said.
let that go.
Couldn't help it.
I'm supposed to leave that.
Anyway,
She
My
teed me
tongue
up.
got in the way of my eye tooth, and I couldn't see what I was saying. So
Right.
I'm sorry.
And that will happen.
the
That's
Sea
okay.
Cove Italian American Bar and Grill in Center Mariches. Show is at 8, dinner is at 7. It's an all lady lineup for Valentine's Day, so grab your galentine and come on out. And then I also have coming
Me and
up.
Carrie have decided to spend Valentine's Day at that show.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I wish you would go, because I don't like her driving out to Santa
Santa
Mariches.
Mariches.
Mom, I'm 57.
I don't care. You're a woman
But
alone.
still, you know how far Santa Mariches is?
It is.
It's in the far reaches of the universe.
It is.
All right.
It is far.
I'm just going to talk about that one right now. So this
drive
Friday,
by
that's what I've got
yourself.
coming up. I have other things coming up, but I will get all those posters together and we'll have them for next
I
time.
got one too.
Thank God for that. Okay. On the on the 22nd, I will be at the Freeport Yacht Club. And that is on the 29th, I'll be at Take Two Brewery this is March. So that's just okay. February 22nd, I'll be at the Freeport Yacht Club. But in March, I have a lot happening.
Oh, you know what? In March, I do have one. Where the heck is it? When is it? Oh, the 13th, I will be at the Great South Bay Brewing Company in Ronkonkoma. It's a little closer than Santa Mariches.
It is.
Whatever.
Amy?
I have a shameless plug. On March 27th, I will be in small claims court.
On March 27th, should we pick it?
You'll be appearing?
I'll be appearing.
Are you appearing as the
Yeah.
plaintiff or the
Pleading.
defendant?
Oh, I am
you vlog
the
it?
defendant
The defendant.
Pleading her case.
against 3 lovely plaintiffs.
Witches. Little witches.
Like from Hocus Pocus. Witches.
I'm gonna be the press. I'm gonna come with a little recorder.
You're gonna have the little thing on your head that says press.
Press.
You have
Yeah.
to.
Definitely,
Okay.
100%.
That's good.
Yeah.
You could wear your hat with the light.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have a
with
hat
my-
for everything.
my
My
God,
minion
that
hat,
light
but
is
I'll be
gorgeous.
away.
Yes, of course you will.
Of course.
So-
of course.
Anyway,
I guess
so
I'll bring Lola then.
hold on.
Yeah.
So speaking of being away, you and I are not going to be here next week.
That's
Right.
Oh.
And neither will I.
Why not?
Because I'm not doing this by myself.
Oh, she doesn't want to do the show with you, Bridget.
No, John can do it. Maybe John will do
John
it
will
with
come
us.
and sit in with you guys.
All right. Well, yes. We'll discuss what's.
So
gonna
Amy and
happen
I
with
won't be here, but you know what? I think maybe we should probably remote in like John does
But-
on his
but
show when
I
he's
think
not
we
around.
should remote
You're the
in.
captain at the helm.
Well-
I don't know if I could do it by myself.
You can't.
Again, I will be here. This is
Eating.
probably why I threw something at you.
When you're going to throw something at me again.
Right.
37.
They'll
6.
remote it.
I feel like
Regardless-
it's the Super Bowl. We have
Folks,
33 seconds to score.
Thanks for tuning in. If you stuck it out
you're
for the
there.
55 minutes, God bless you.
Sarah certainly didn't.
Have a happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
We will see you
Galentine's.
next week. Please stay tuned for the show that's coming up right after us, Laughter Saves Lives Live with John LaRocchia
hilarious.
and Rich Walker. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
No, you won't.